Yo, welcome back to Mr. Yamori and let's go. Dan kali ini kita bakal melanjutkan dari game Agatha Christie The ABC Murders. Ya, ini adalah game detektif yang sangat istimewa teman-teman buat saya. Karena apa? Karena ini adalah game story yang menurut saya cukup bagus. Sebagai salah satu penggemar Sherlock Holmes, ini game bagus. Dan kemarin tuh di episode sebelumnya, pas di akhir-akhir si Parrot ini ada nyinggung tentang Sherlock Holmes. Oke. Nah, di sini tuh ada ego points-nya. Ego points-nya ada 65/600. Berarti maksimalnya sampai 600 ya. Progresnya 17%. Oke. 17% kan. Gue ini gamenya size-nya kecil, tapi gue kira gamenya juga bentar gitu, entah main 1-2 episode udah kelar. Ternyata belum teman-teman. Nah, tanpa banyak berbahasa-basi kita lanjut aja. Oke, kemarin kita sudah balik ke rumah kita ya. Nyalain kipas panas. Oke.
Some cool hair.
Oke, dapat ego point 1. Ini apa nih? Ada berita apa nih?
Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist.
Nah, udah masuk berita ya. Pembunuhan di toko ininya. Yuk kita duduk dulu. Dah. Itu doang. Ngomong sama ini ya.
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
No doubt about it.
Kita tengok di sini ada apa? Dibawa pulang sama dia buku ABC-nya.
Andover, Hampshire, population 31,200 inhabitants.
Oke. Kemana lagi nih? Oh, nih. Tapi ini kaca ya? Ini cuma ngaca doang. Nah, kan? Cuma ngaca doang dia. Ngacanya harus kali kayak gitu. Elegan sekali. Jadi kita harus ngapain ini, bro?
It's impossible to get through to Scotland Yard.
Oke, berarti si ini dia jadi saksi juga ya. Compare the new letter with the first one. Oh, ini thinking. Aduh.
Let us examine this more closely.
Jadi kita suruh mengcompare surat yang pertama kali datang sama ini surat terbaru, yaitu surat kedua. Dear Hercule Poirot. Dear Mr. Poirot. Oke, ini perbedaannya tuh di sini nih.
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects.
Sama ya? Well thinking. Untuk huruf I-nya sama sih. Ini nih. Ini best wisher to kiri.
The W is not printed properly.
Hurufnya bro, gila lu. Ada berapa lagi? Kocak.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think?
Ini yang itunya ya.
We're having a crazy time.
Kan W-nya kan ini ya.
The W is not printed properly.
Ya. W-nya ini.
Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, this I is weird.
Ya, tulisan I-nya ini terlalu mencolok. Dan huruf A-nya sih, mana A? Nih.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right, let us compare this with the other letter. Yes, this I is... Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
No.
No, this character does not appear to have any defects. Let us examine another word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Huruf A sama I.
Yes,
Kan?
the A appears to be quite unusual. Yes, this I is weird. However, the characters in the two words do not match. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Yes, this I is weird. Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Oke. Kita harus menemukannya lagi. Huruf B. Di sini ada huruf B nggak ya? B besar gitu. We are going to put you the terrible is traditional. Tadi huruf W-nya juga kan?
The W is not printed properly. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Oke, berarti
both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. What's special about the Endeavor murder? Yang spesialnya itu adalah ada surat ini, ada ini. Dan salah. Surat ini nggak usah ini. Nah, kan. Endeavor and Alice Asher start with the letter A. Ya. Kemungkinan teori gua aja ya. Kemungkinan korban selanjutnya itu huruf depannya itu ada BB-nya. Babi bukan. Gak bercanda. What can guess about the next victim? Okay. The next victim dari suratnya sih. The next victim name way start with the letter B. Nah kan? Ya udah babi.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Gak.
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Alhamdulillah. Live with heaven. Kuy. Gerak lagi kita yuk. Gerak. Kerja. Wah, mobilnya ini banget. Ada misi baru. Go to Scotland Yard. Oke. Ayo, asisten.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Asisten kita nih. London. Ya kan dia tinggal tanggal 22, berarti 3 hari sebelum pembunuhannya. Misinya inform Japp about the B letter. Oke, cari informasi tentang B letter. Hey Japp.
Don't be so impatient, Poirot. You're getting preferential treatment. I've refused all other visits today.
Dia lagi sibuk. Sombong banget ya, mentang-mentang udah jadi bos.
Japp has invested a great deal in his career.
Medal board. Oke, ini order marine dispatch. Nah, ini satu lagi nih. Apa? Oh ini shooting trophy. Oke. Japp ini dia orangnya jago.
Japp is an investigator greatly respected by his peers.
Yap. Dia banyak penghargaan Japp ini. Ini udah. Tadi gua udah nengok sesuatu nih. Misi Japp ya. Ini apa?
Alice Asher was murdered in Andover. The ABC killer's first murder.
Oke, jadi pembunuhan pertama dari ABC killer itu di sini dan kemungkinan akan terjadi di sini.
I really like this city.
Ini London.
One thing is certain, you never get bored here.
Gak nampak tulisannya ini. Kita kan disuruh
Japp's
nyari
interview room. Many cases have been solved in this little office.
Oke, itu ruang interviewnya si Japp. Ada shotgun.
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons.
Oke. Nih Japp. Gak mau Jappnya. Kita tengok
Japp
Jappnya.
appears to be snowed under.
Pills of file. Oke. Cup of cold tea. Apalagi? Oh, mulai dekat. Teleponnya ini, telepon off the hook.
Japp appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters.
Setahu gue, telepon tuh kalau dilepas dari itu, antara ada yang kalau lagi ada yang nelpon tuh gak mati.
I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received
Tidak
another
terputus
letter signed
teleponnya ya,
ABC.
maksudnya.
The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
Nama depannya B. Next victim name will be start in B.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical
Kotanya kota
order.
Bexhill.
So it's
Nama
an
tempat
alphabet
kejadiannya.
fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Yep. Ya kayak yang pertama kan kotanya juga diawali sama A ya. Apa gitu pokoknya.
Chief Inspector Japp, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Wah, sudah terjadi kasus pembunuhannya ternyata. Kita ke Bexhill. Ada kawan-kawan yang dari Bexhill? Halo. Selamat menonton ya. Kayaknya nggak ada sih. Channel gue kayaknya nggak nyampe keluar.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Japp waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Oke. Dimulai. Brain cell-nya. How was the victim killed? Oke, di sini ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dan ini ada 3. Jadi ada 3 kemungkinan ya. Talk to Japp. Oke, kita ngomong dulu sama Inspektur Japp-nya. Nggak boleh langsung ini aja. Kita kan detektif swasta. Oh, ini dia. Oh, Bexhill itu dekat
How do
area
you do,
pantai ya.
gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old.
Okay.
Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. And we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine?
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Oke. Ini, aduh, tadi gue lupa lagi dia antar jam 11.30 sama jam 11 ya dia ininya. Tapi nggak ada orang yang merasa kehilangan gitu loh. Belum ada informasi. Oke. Oh, ini diikat pakai tali nih, ya.
A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim.
Ada 7 nggak tuh? Ini lagi
These
nih.
marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth.
Ini yang
She
biru
was a
nih.
great beauty. Strange that Japp didn't notice it.
Masih aja dong dibahas. Ada kunci?
This key is too small to be one for a house.
Yap.
Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
Itu buat padlock ya. ABC Murder dan di halaman B. Yap,
The
benar
guide
sekali.
is open at the page for the Bexhill train times. The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either the murderer stole her belongings or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath.
Ya juga ya, dia nggak pakai ini ya, alas kaki ya. Satu lagi
Apart
tuh.
from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oke. Biarkan sel otak bekerja. How was the victim killed? Oke. Dia pakai tali kayak ini dan ini. Enggak. Nih. Nih. She did not struggle. Oh, dia tidak melawan ya. The victim was struggle with
The poor child must have been strangled
struggle
with his
melawan kan ya?
braided belt.
Gua ngasal lagi.
Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, brain cell to work again. What are the common point between the Endeavour murder and the one in Bexhill? What are the common point between the Endeavour murder? Oke, apa kesamaannya ya? Endeavour, pembunuhan di Endeavour sama di Bexhill. Sama-sama ada buku. Itu sama-sama ada surat. Oh, cuma 2 ya. Nah, ini. The killer seeing his crime with a ABC guide. Oke, kalau ini sama-sama pakai surat. Are the crime in Endeavour and Bexhill the work of the same murder? Bukan. Ini berarti ya. Iya. The two murders were premeditated and were carried off the. Nggak sempat baca lagi.
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
New objective. Ini ada kunci, cuman belum tahu kuncinya buat apa ya. Identify the victim. Oke, identifikasi korban. Korbannya dia ya. Belum ada lagi di notebook. Dia korbannya atau bukan? Ini kan udah ya, berarti bukan ini. Ini tadi gua ada nengok sesuatu di sini. Nah, itu dia. Kemungkinan kuncinya dipakai buat di sini ya.
This hut is locked. The key does not fit the lock.
Oke, bukan ini berarti. Ada tulisannya nggak sih? 6. Oh, 6 ini ya. 7, 8, 9. Inikah 6? Ini 9, nih 5. Oh. Iya, I see. Ini tuh nih. Apa tuh tulisannya? 715. Oke. Oh, ini ya. 715.
A dual locking padlock. I need to find the code and then insert a key.
Tujuh. 1 5. Berhasil? Ya. Betul sekali. Oke, ada sedikit interaksi-interaksi kecilnya, bagus sih. Itu ada tas.
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings.
Alas kakinya di sini ya.
The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motives for the murder. Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top-brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Oke, ini objektif foto. Ini handuknya ya. Bukan.
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Barnard, 7 August 1931. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
Oke.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Oke, namanya Betty ya, kan B juga kan? Ini korbannya adalah Betty. Betty. Go to Ginger Cat. Ginger Cat apa ya? Ginger gue setahu gue ini jahe ya. Tapi kalau Ginger Cat kan beda, kucing jahe. Kan enggak dong?
Could it be the same buildings as on the victim's photo?
Oh. Newspaper. Oke. Copula. Tadi itu ada dekat-dekat sini kalau nggak salah. Jauh. Seaside. Oke.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Yep. Dia foto di gedung ini.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Pulang lah.
Where are you going? I thought the cafe was on the beach.
You are quite right, Hastings. I am delighted to see you are following matters closely.
Oh, berarti belum disuruh balik, bro. Objektifnya kan disuruh ke Ginger Cat kan?
There is no doubt about it. Bexhill has one of the most beautiful beaches in the area.
Oke.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Enggak. Oh nih, kasih tahu polisi kah?
Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town.
Observation. Seafront. Oke. Apa tuh? Victoria House. Oke, itu perumahan Victorian. Ini modern bungalow.
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture, although personally I prefer more modern buildings.
Oke, ada lagi. Kita nggak bisa ke sini ya? Oh, bisa kok. Nah, itu. Dari tadi gue mau ke sini loh.
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
Kita kasih foto. Oke, gue kira kenapa tadi rekaman gue. Kita kasih foto ini nggak sih ke dia, biar dia cari tahu. Nggak. Oke. Thank you sudah mau bekerja sama dengan saya.
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
Oke. Inspect Betty workplace. Oke.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
Ini dia lagi ini. Kita cek dulu sekelilingnya ya. Ini buat cermin ya. Oh ya, buat cermin. Egonya naik 3 poin. Sini ada ruangan lagi sih.
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place and, above all, no creases.
Nggak ada lagi. Oke. Kita coba pantau dulu sama kasirnya nih ya.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
Oke, sesuatu mengatakan saya bahwa dia adalah pemilik dari ginger cat. Ini cafe ya. Behind the counter. Oh ini. Apa nih? Oh jidatnya. Red hair.
This woman must be the owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
Oke. Kalau feeling gue sih nggak mungkin juga sih pemiliknya ini. Nggak mungkin dia jadi pembunuhnya, tuh nggak mungkin. Oke, kita tengok dulu di sini ada apa.
I need to know the time range during which
Kinky.
Betty was working on her own. These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty?
Tulisan Betty ya, oke. Betty nih, oh Betty dia tulisannya agak mereng gini, kayak pakai font italic gitu ya. Oke. Oh iya, ini kan dia kan ada jam kerjanya juga ya. Ini jam 11 sampai jam 7.30 si Betty. Dia kerjanya jam 11 sampai jam 7.30, berarti ini masuk, ini masuk, ini masuk, ini masuk, ini masuk. Masuk semua sih. Ini feeling gua si Betty yang ini sih. Ya.
I should consult the register first.
Bukannya. Kalau ini
I
udah.
should consult the
Oh iya, angka satunya kan nggak gitu deh. Angka satunya garis-garis gitu aja ya.
Where is Betty?
Ini Betty nih.
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
Dari jam 11 pagi sampai jam setengah 8 sore ya.
Betty worked from 11.
Gue kok ngantuan ya? Sini nggak ada tulisan PM atau apanya. Ini kah?
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover, maybe the murderer. This bill may have been written by Betty.
Oh iya.
There is probably another one.
Mungkin ada satu lagi. Kita cari dulu.
No, something's not right. Betty was alone at just one of these two times.
Kan. Ini tadi dua ini bukan ya. Jadi kemungkinan tuh ini juga bukan sih. Apa ini ya?
Most probably a family. This bill may have been written by Betty.
Ya.
There is probably another one.
Ini satu lagi nih.
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover, maybe the murderer. Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker, maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
Oke, jadi Betty itu melayani ada dua calon customer ya.
Gentlemen, what are you doing?
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
She appears to have been murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
Karyawan tuh mati. Malah mikirin bisnis.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
Suspicious, mencurigakan. As is if her gentleman friend as a gentleman friend might have attacked her, as if man in the photo here a gentleman friend.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
I find young people today very hard to understand.
You needn't tell me that. A few weeks ago, they argued just outside the cafe. Imagine what my customers must have thought.
Khawatir.
Do you know the reason for their dispute?
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now, please excuse me, I have work to do.
Annoying. Aneh ibunya nih.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
Oke. Kita ke rumahnya Betty ya, teman-teman. Tetapi kita ini dulu. Tengok dulu ini ya. Objektifnya update kan? Go to Betty house. Aduh. Oke, teman-teman. Sampai di sini dulu untuk episode dari Agatha Christie The ABC Murders. Dan sampai jumpa di next episode lagi yang dimana kita ini akan berangkat ke rumahnya si Betty ya. Dan ini bakal jadi kasus panjang yang dimana ini semakin rumit teka-tekinya, dan gue nggak mau nuduh pemilik ini cuman dia terlalu ini ya sama tokonya, bisnisnya, karyawannya dibunuh loh. Dia tidak peduli, dia lebih memikirkan bisnisnya yang takut bangkrut. Oke teman-teman, jangan lupa like, subscribe, dan komen, dan share video ini ke teman-teman kalian biar channel ini makin berkembang. Saya Misteri Amori pamit undur diri. Mohon maaf jika ada kata atau perilaku saya yang menyakiti hati. Good night.